Yo, what's up? My name's Patrouski, and about 1 month ago, I made a video showing off my investments during the Christmas event 2024. Once again, it's only been about 1 month since those investments, so today, I wanted to check up on them, and I don't want this video to mislead you guys. I always say, when you make investments in PokeMMO, you have to be willing to sit on them for at least 2 years. If you aren't patient enough to not sell something or to hold something for that long, then I don't even recommend investing. However, it can be a little fun sometimes to sort of track them along the way. I don't recommend this if you're someone who is impatient, but I've made my fair share of investments in PokeMMO to understand that I know that I'm going to sit on them unless there's a huge spike. There's an argument for if something spikes tremendously in a short period of time, you can kind of go back and sell a portion of it or sell it and make a new investment, but you want to be really careful with that. You never want to be that player, that person who is buying investments for the Christmas event and then selling them in the Lunar New Year events to buy the new investments, the new flashy thing. That is probably one of the #1 mistakes I saw this event. I saw more panic sellers than ever during this Lunar New Year event, and I was able to capitalize on it. So let's go over my investments and talk about it. First, I'm going to show you guys in game. The biggest investments I'm going to be talking about today are this big stack of mysterious Pokeballs from that Christmas event 2024, and then these mysterious Great Balls from the previous year's event in 2023. I really liked these mysterious. I still think that these mysterious Great Balls are the best personal investment I've ever made, as well as, I mean, I've bought and I've sold in out. I've bought in and I've sold out of this item many times, as well as opened a few. I feel like this is the best mysterious ball for going for a shiny chance. So there's the numbers. Let's go ahead and jump into it. Now, in the video about a month or so ago, I actually only bought, I think I bought 300 mysterious Great Ball 2023s, and I bought them at a not good price. If you're looking at the market now, I bought them at 52k or so. So if you're confused by seeing this, essentially what happened was this, it's good to note this would have actually been a bad investment unless people panic sold in the Lunar New Year event like they did. So thankfully, I was able to essentially buy a dip, quote unquote, right, and take advantage of that and flip this investment from a bad one to a good one. Previously, at the end of that previous video, this investment looked more something like this, where it was 300 bought for 52k a piece, which would have been a minus 13% change, which is pretty bad. That's not good to see. Thankfully, since so many people listed, I was able to buy a ton of these for 32k to 36k. I ended up buying like 331 or so from the 300 to 631, but I ended up buying up to like 700, 800, and I was able to flip and sell some of these. I bought a bunch of these for 32k, sold a bunch of them for 50k within a week or so, not even a week, I think within a few days, because people were panic selling. So taking advantage of that panic selling is absolutely huge. But total numbers here, once again, it has been 1 month essentially, maybe a month and a half. A month or so, a month and a half for making these investments. And I spent 41.3 mil total Pokeyen on these investments, and these investments are now worth a bit under, just shy of 48 mil. That is a plus 6.5 million Pokeyen gain. If I were to sell all of these, maybe after listing fee, it's closer to 6 mil. Let's be honest. Let's shave off that extra cost. Let's have some leeway in there, which is around a 15% total gain, a 15% gain within a month's time, month and a half. Just ridiculous. That is insane. To a lot of people, you may see, 40 mil, but you only got 6 mil back. That seems so bad, but within a month's time for an investment to basically buy it and just sit on it and do no effort, no work at all, Now, if you were to buy a 40 mil flip, right, and then try to flip that Pokemon for 47 mil, right, 48 mil, I wouldn't recommend that. The margin's not really there. But when you're buying an investment, it's safer. Depending on what you buy, obviously, I'm a big fan of buying sealed product in PokeMMO, which is almost always safer, as opposed to vanities, which are much more high risk, high reward sort of situations. I'm a big fan of mysterious Pokeballs. I've done well with them in the past, as you can see. I made a little bit of Pokeyen from these earrings as well. These were a more like fun investment. These made about 220k, which, I mean, a 36% uptick on these Red Wish earrings is honestly really interesting. I bought them for 24k. They're now worth around 32k. You can see all the numbers here. If you aren't familiar with this website, this is PokeMMO Hub. And if you make investments in PokeMMO and you aren't using this website, not sponsored by them by any means, you just got to get onto it. I don't have all my investments logged here by any means, of course. I would love to maybe do that in the future or go over my total. People ask me all the time, what is my net worth in PokeMMO? I would guess it's somewhere around 600 mil. That's my absolute guesstimate. That's if you include my shiny values, which I would obviously never sell my shinies. So there's a question of like, do you still count that into your net worth and stuff like that? That's a whole thing. But these investments, the mysterious Pokeball, I think is really the best performing one here. I bought all of these. It's really easy with these sealed products when they reach absolute bottom out prices. If you can find the bottom out price, which that's the skill, that's the difficulty, is when do they actually bottom out, right? But I bought 800 of these mysterious Pokeballs for 15,000 Pokeyen a piece. They now go for around 20,500 a piece at current GTL prices. I spent 12 mil. They're now worth 16 mil. So that's a 4.4 million Pokeyen gain just on this one item. 36% gain within a month and a half. That's just ludicrous. That's just insane. For those who don't know, and I hate to get too finance bro-y because I think it gets a little bit cringe, but finance is interesting and important. In IRL terms, usually what you want to aim for is like 8 to 10% market gain annually. Every year, if you gain 8 to 10%, that's a good year for you in terms of investing on average. The fact that I'm getting 15%, and obviously video games are just easier because there's less competition. People care about, there's a lot of profit motive in video games, but less profit motive than IRL. People care, video games is more about having fun, whereas in real life, people can get really serious about that stuff, obviously. But still, even having said that, 36% is crazy. 36% gain on something within a month and a half, 15% total gain over a month and a half, over a not very diversified portfolio. You definitely want to invest in different types of sealed products, Xmas presents, red envelopes, lucky reds. I'm a big fan of the lucky red envelopes. I actually might add that to my investment portfolio today. That is something that I put pretty much all of my money this year into. I was initially saving, and I've already made probably a fair bit of money because I bought all of mine for 46k, maybe 47k. I think 45 to 47, probably 46k on average. So I've already made, I don't even know how much, but we'll check here in a second. The reason why is because I was saving up money to buy the coiled snake hat, and then I made a very risky decision. I mean, not risky. Actually, I made a safe decision, honestly. The risky decision would have just been to buy the hat. I had enough to buy the coiled snake hat, and I decided, you know what? I'm not going to make the risky decision. I'm going to make the safe decision, and I'm just going to invest in the sealed product that is attached to the snake hat. Obviously, some more people listing for a little bit cheaper. There we go. They immediately got bought out, those 50k ones. So let's go. Actually, I wasn't planning on doing this today in this video, but that sounds amazing. Let's go do that. So I have 789 lucky red envelopes that I bought this year for 46k average. It was around what I bought them for on stream. Let's go over to the market, head over to all items, head over here, go to lucky red. We want the most recent lucky red, this one. We're going to create investment. We're going to enter 789. You can use this website the same way that I am. Link for it should be in the description if you're interested. Once again, I cannot recommend you guys enough using PokeMMO Hub if you're making investments in PokeMMO. It lets you see market item history or market price history for an item, which is crucial to make it. It's so important to, if you want to make a good investment, a smart investment, if you don't know the price history of the item, you're at such a disadvantage. It's so important. And sometimes you may remember it or you might think you know it, but having a physical graph, a physical chart is going to give you that guaranteed profit. So adding that investment does bring down our total gain percentage. It does increase our total gain though by a fair bit. I've already made, this is an investment that I literally have just made within, oh man, also this is not updated fully. As you can see, it still says the price is 50k when actuality they're 54k. The ones, the two that were listed for 50k were instantly bought out. So I've probably already made a little bit more or a fair bit more than what this is saying, but that's okay. Obviously in time that will be updated. Total spent on this investment, 36 million. It was about the price of the coiled snake hat. So that actually makes a lot of sense. Current value now 39.4 million. Already, this is an investment that I made. Once again, I invested in Lucky Reds, I want to say a week ago. Like, this is an investment that I made 1 week ago, maybe 10 days ago at the time of recording. That's insane that I'm already up a normal annual amount. Investing in PokeMMO is very powerful, and it will continue, in my opinion, to get less powerful as education spreads. As education spreads and more people learn about investing, and it's already kind of happening. This is why we see sealed product tank faster than ever in game. Like, during events, sealed product tanks faster than ever. If you played during the early hours of the event, you saw this happen, where Lucky Reds were like 300k, 200k, and then like tanked immediately down to like 80k. Red envelopes went down to like 5 to 6k faster than they ever have. Things like that, where people are just smart and they know that prices will go down, so they're not as enticed to panic buy during those early few hours. So that's where I stand on this event in terms of investments, in terms of the Christmas 2024 investments, a quick recap on that. And that's my thoughts. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Hopefully it was educational, entertaining, fun, some good background content while you grind in PokeMMO. And hopefully you can make your own financial decisions. Maybe, hopefully this is just my thoughts, my ideals, my opinions, not financial advice. Hopefully it can help you a little bit, but not tell you exactly what to do for sure, and then it's my fault. I want you to make your own decisions, look at price data, look at market history, and make informed decisions. That's all I really care about, is spreading that information. So thank you guys for watching. Like the video if you enjoyed it, dislike if not, subscribe to the channel for PokeMMO videos every single day, follow the Twitch for streams Monday through Thursday at 12 p.m. ET, Discord's down below if you're interested in that, and if you want to go above and beyond and support the channel, YouTube memberships, Twitch Primes, Twitch subs, and PayPal/Venmo donations do go an extremely long way and allow me to do this in the first place. So thank you all, have a great day, and good luck in PokeMMO, and good luck on your investments. Hey, thank you so very much for watching until the very end of the video. That means the world to me, and if your name is listed here, you're the reason I'm able to do this in the first place, by going above and beyond and supporting the channel via YouTube memberships and Twitch Primes. Thank you so much. Have a great day.